I was scrolling through old photos of my wife when my phone buzzed. I checked the screen, expecting a spam call, but the caller ID said Emily, home. And then I heard her voice again, soft, frantic, and very much alive. This is Mr. H. You're listening to Masked Horror. I got a voicemail from my wife, but she died last month. Emily passed away 38 days ago. A car accident. Wrong side of the highway. I wasn't there when it happened. Just a phone call from the hospital and the wreckage photos after. Since then, I've been a ghost myself, barely functioning. Our house still smells like her shampoo. I haven't touched her side of the bed. Her contact is still saved in my phone. Emily, home, with a photo of her looking into a sunset. Tonight I couldn't sleep. It was around 2 a.m. I'd been lying on the couch with our old wedding video playing on mute. My phone buzzed. I assumed it was one of those late-night spam calls until I saw the caller ID. Emily, home. No way. It couldn't be real. I didn't answer. I physically couldn't. Then the voicemail notification came through. I just stared at it for 10 minutes. My hands were shaking so badly, I nearly dropped the phone. When I finally pressed play, I expected to hear static, or silence, or maybe a prank. Instead, I heard her voice. David, I don't know where I am. It was her real voice, shaky, scared, whispering. In the background, I heard strange mechanical noises, like hums or feedback loops. Her breathing was rapid, and it sounded like she was in some kind of tight space. Then, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I replayed it a dozen times. Every detail of her voice was exactly right. The little tremble when she says David, the panic she always tried to hide. I checked the call info. It came from her old number, the same one that was shut down by the provider the day after her funeral. Her phone had been destroyed in the crash. I saw it myself, bent in half, screen shattered, blood on the case. I checked with the carrier. They confirmed the number was inactive, impossible to call or text. I listened again. At the end of the message, she whispered something under her breath. I had to slow it down and boost the audio to catch it. She said, "Don't let them." That was the final thing, then it cut off. I couldn't breathe. My first instinct was to go out to the cemetery, but I didn't. I sat in silence until sunrise, the voicemail on loop like a sick lullaby. I told myself this had to be AI, deepfakes, my own grief twisting reality. But there was one thing. I opened my phone photos out of muscle memory, just looking for anything. I clicked the last photo I took of her. We were eating sushi on the porch. When I tapped it, it wasn't the same. Her face had changed. Her expression, previously smiling, was now neutral. Her eyes were wide open, her mouth slightly parted, like she was mid-sentence. Was I just sleep-deprived? Was this what depression felt like? I had no idea. I checked the timestamp. Last modified, 2:03 a.m. That was 1 minute after the voicemail came through. I've since deleted the photo. I wish I could delete the sound of her voice from my mind, but I can't. It's my Emily. But every night now, around 2 a.m., I get the same call, and every time, the message gets longer.